welcome to Bottoms Down Chair Yoga for everyone. I'm Carol and I'm so glad you've joined us today. We're coming to you from our YouTube channel, Bottoms Down Chair Yoga. If you haven't subscribed already, we'd really appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button. It helps us out and it just lets you know when new videos are posted to our channel. So we're going to continue with our twisting poses today. We will be doing more standing. So remember, if at any time you want to sit down and keep working with us from seated, it's just fine. That's absolutely great. So just have a seat and keep working with us. You're only going to need your chair today, nothing else. And let's get started. Okay, we're going to come forward in our chair. We're not leaning back. We're going to pull that belly button to the spine, lift your heart up. Pull those shoulders down out of the ears and place your hands lightly on your thighs. Palms facing up. Next, think about grounding those feet. So we want to have both of those feet firmly grounded to the earth. Thinking about those 4 pressure points behind the big toe, behind the little toe, and the 2 points of the heel. And then think about your sits bones, having both of them equally weighted on the chair. All right, let's go ahead and close our eyes. Focus your attention on your heart center. Letting go of everything outside of the room. Go ahead and move your attention to your breath, feeling that natural inhalation and exhalation. And begin to deepen that breath, inhaling a little more deeply and exhaling a little more completely. Next, we're going to move into our diaphragmatic breath. Engaging our diaphragm as we inhale, the belly extends. And as we exhale, we pull the belly button to the spine as we push the air up and out of the lungs. Do that a few times at your own pace. And breathe normally. Continuing with that yoga breath, we're going to inhale to 4 counts and exhale to 5, 6, maybe even 7, whatever works for you. Something like this. Inhale 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going at your own pace. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart. Set your intention for today's practice. One more breath. And release it. Open your eyes. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Drop your chin towards your chest. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin to chest. Go ahead and look to the front of the room. And let's look over that right shoulder. Look center. And look over that left shoulder. And look center and go ahead and roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Should feel really good. And reverse it. All right, nice. Let's do a couple of cat and cows. We're going to place our hands lightly on our thighs, pull the belly button to the spine, round the shoulders, tuck the chin into your cat pose. Let's lift the heart up, grab the back of the chair into cow. And do that again. Inhale into cat. Exhale into cow. No, excuse me. Inhale into cow. I said it backwards. And exhale into cat. I'll get it right. Let's do that one more time now that I can cue it right. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. There we go. And release it. And roll one shoulder at a time. And reverse it. Does that feel good? I like it. All right. We're going to do a few mountain poses. Let's go ahead and come up into mountain first. Interlace fingers, pointer fingers to the ceiling. Pull the shoulders down. Lengthen through that spine. Belly button is tight. Let's go ahead and lean our mountain. All right. Come up, and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. And we're going to come up. Let's lean our mountain again. Now I want you to twist and look up at the ceiling. Take that twist out. Come up, lean the other way. Twist and look up at the ceiling. Take the twist out. Come up and big circle around and roll those shoulders again. You can do them forward or back. You can do two at a time, one at a time, just kind of what feels good to you. We're just trying to release tension in that neck. All right. Everybody feeling good? Okay, so if you've been with me before, through these last two classes, we're working into our chair pose and then we're twisting. So we're going to do the same thing today, but we'll just be moving a little bit faster through our seated chair so that we can come on up into our standing, and we're going to do the twist, and we're going to be adding a couple of things on. So it's all good. I'll lead us through the whole thing. Don't worry. Even if you weren't in previous classes, don't worry. I'll lead us through it, but we will be moving a little more quickly, okay? Just a little bit. All right, I'm just moving forward in my chair just a little bit more because I want to make sure that I've got my feet firmly on that floor, okay, firmly down, so that whenever I come into my chair pose, I've got some purchase. I've got an ability to push down through those heels. Does that make sense? So that then I can come into my chair pose. Whether I'm acting like I'm coming out of the chair or I'm actually coming out of the chair, either is, you're still going to need to have that ability to push through those heels. All right, so we're going to start with a sun salutation. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to take a deep breath in here, and we're going to make that big circle as we exhale. And then we're going to bring our hands to our heart, and we'll inhale again here. And we're going to exhale, and we're going to come up, and we're going to make that big circle around and bring our hands to our heart. But we're going to keep on going this time to mountain pose. Let's interlace our fingers, and let's lean that mountain one more time. And we're going to come up, and we're going to lean that mountain the other way, and we're going to come up, and we're going to make that big circle around and bring our hands to our heart. We'll do that again. Let's do it. Up we go. Big circle. Bring those hands to heart. Now we're going to come up, big circle around. We're going to go all the way to mountain pose. Interlace fingers, pointer finger up, and lean. Now this is all warm up, right? You get it. Come up and lean. We want to make sure we've got that spine nice and warm before we begin doing that twisting, big circle around. Bring your hands to your heart. Up we go. Bring your hands to your heart. Listen to my voice. Change is coming. Up we go. We're going to come into that forward salute. We're shooting our head forward. Our hands are back behind us. Stretch that spine. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that one more time. Up we go. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to come up to mountain pose. Then we're going to bring those hands by our side, airplane arms, stretch it out into that forward salute. One more breath and bring your hands to your heart, adding on. Here we go. Big circle. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, up we go. So instead of stopping in our forward salute, we're going to swan dive forward and we'll place our hands on our shins and we're going to halfway lift. Shoot your head forward. Your seat is back. Tuck your chin and roll up to a seated position. One more time. Big circle. Up we go. Dive forward. Belly button to spine. Protect that low back. Hands on shins. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Roll up. And take a moment and see how you're feeling. Okay, checking in with the back. How's the back feeling? Checking in, is that getting you dizzy as you place your head down? If so, then stay right here, right? That's all good. If you're with me, we're going to do that one more time. And when we're in our halfway lift, we're going to forward fold, and then we're going to come into our chair pose. If you're here, you're going to be here. Same thing, come into your chair pose. The first chair pose, we're not going to get up out of the chair. We're going to act like we're getting out of the chair, but we're not, and we're going to twist. All right, are we ready? Big circle. Diving forward. There's your swan dive. Belly button to spine. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Ha. Bring your hands to your heart. Act like you're going to get out of the chair, but don't. Activate those quads. Pull your belly button to your spine. Take a deep breath in and twist to the right. Think about having your left hand right here in that, where the hip and the leg meet. Pull it back. Both of those knees are nice and stable and in alignment. One more breath. Come back, center, and up we go. Inhale here. Big circle up. Diving forward. Belly button to spine. Ha. Halfway lift. Hands on shins. Extend that spine long. Forward fold. Woo. Come into your chair pose. Do not come out of the chair, though. Here we go. Twist the other way. Thinking about pulling this hip back. Those knees are in alignment. One more breath. Take the twist out and come up and take a break. How do you feel? Okay, this time we're going to actually let our tush come up out of the chair, okay? Inhale here. Exhale. Big circle up. Inhale. Exhale. Diving forward. Ha. Halfway lift is your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart and get up out of that chair. Chair pose. Are we ready? Take a deep breath in and twist. Here we go. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Think about pulling this hip back. Those knees are even. That left ear is towards the floor. We're looking out. We're pressing those palms together. Take a deep breath in. Come back center and have a seat. Inhale here. Exhale. Up we go. Diving forward is your exhale. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Bring your hands to your heart. Come into your chair pose. And twist. And take that twist out. Have a seat and take a little break. Grab some water if you want it. We're coming to standing. All right, up we go. So I've got my feet that hip distance apart, right? So I want to have my feet nice and stable. I'm going to pull that belly button to my spine. It's going to stay there the whole time. Really activate the center of the body, pulling it in. Lift those pelvic floor muscles, right? Have all of these core muscles super engaged. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Big circle. Up we go. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's start in that forward salute. Shoot your head forward. Your hands are back at airplane arms. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to bring those hands back to our heart. We're going to do that again. Up we go. I'm not going to cue the breath. You know the breath. Dive forward. That's your exhale if you want it. One more breath and come up. Okay. That is where you're going to stay if that works better for your back. If you're with me, we're going to come down and we're going to do that halfway lift. We're going to forward fold and then we're going to come into chair. Okay? That was my ankle that just cracked. I don't know if you heard that, but that was pretty loud. Okay. All right. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. Exhale. Up we go. And I'm going to dive forward in my swan dive. Remember, you've got that forward salute if that works better for your back. Halfway lift, hands on shins. Extend the spine long. Forward fold. Ha! Bring your hands to your heart and shoot your hips back into your chair pose. All right, are we ready? Take a deep breath in, exhale, and we're going to twist to the left. Again, watching out for that hip. Those knees are square. One more breath. Take that twist out and forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale here, exhale, up we go. Diving forward, swan dive. Ha, halfway lift. There's your inhale, forward fold. Ha, come into your chair pose. Remember, shoot your hips back, right? The weight is back. Take a deep breath in on an exhale. Twist right through the rib cage. So my ribs are turning. It's not my shoulders. My shoulders come along for the ride, but where the activation is happening is right at those ribs. One more breath. Are you ready? Forward fold. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Coming up. Bring your hands to your heart. We're going to do that one more time before we add on. Up we go. Diving forward. Belly button to spine. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Chair pose. Let's add those arms long just for the fun of it. One more breath. Bring your hands back to your heart and twist. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, we're going to forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. And bring your hands to your heart. How's everybody feeling? Can we do it one more time on the other side? Up we go. Belly button to spine. Dive forward. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Come into your chair pose. Are we ready? Let's twist. We're twisting. We're keeping those knees in alignment. Belly is tight. One more breath. Forward fold. Ha. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. And bring your hands to your heart. Okay, checking in. Grab some water if you want it. We're about to add on. How's everybody feeling? Good? Okay. Okay, so we're going to add on. And I want you to watch me just real quick because I think sometimes it's a little bit hard to watch me and see what I'm trying to do and do it. So just watch me real quick and then we will do this add-on to our pose. Okay. So we're going to do the same kind of thing. We'll do our sun salutation B. We'll be in our chair pose. Okay. So that's all going to be the same. And then we're going to twist into that chair pose. Now, from here, what we're going to do is, I call it opening the wingspan. Belly button is tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to bring it to the outside of the knee, okay? So my left hand is on the outside of that knee and then I'm opening. But here is the key to this one, okay? So it isn't about how high and how far can I get that arm. I've seen this in my class so many times. People will come here and they'll open and then this arm is like, boom, they're trying to see. That's not what this is about, okay, at all. That puts so much pressure on the shoulder, and that's not what we're trying to do. What are we doing? We're twisting right through that rib cage, aren't we, right? It has nothing to do with the shoulders. This arm is just kind of coming along for the ride. So what we're going to do, again, we're in our chair pose, okay? We're going to twist. Then we're going to take this hand and we're going to bring it out here. And then you can press just a little bit of leverage, right? Just a little bit. I'm still having the activation happen through my ribs. And then this arm is just kind of an extension. All right? So it's not, and you're not even really trying to stack the shoulder. So I know that there are sometimes we do poses where we're stacking. That's not even really what we're trying to do here either. So this shoulder truly and honestly, is just, I want you to activate, have that twist, and then that arm just kind of extends, okay? So that's super important to remember. All right, let's do it. Bring your hands to your heart. Are you ready? Up we go. Inhale here. We're going to dive forward, belly button to spine. Remember, this is your exhale, halfway lift. Forward fold. Ready? Come into your chair pose. All right, are we ready? We're going to twist to the left. And then we're going to take that left hand, we're going to extend it on the outside of that right knee. And we're going to just let that right arm come up as a natural extension. Our belly button is tight. The knees are square. One more breath and bring your hands back to your heart and forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. reverse swan dive up, and bring your hands to your heart. All right, let's do that on the other side. Here we go. Up we go. Dive forward, belly button to spine. That's your exhale. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come into chair pose. Okay, now twist first. And then we're going to add that wingspan. Open it up. Using that bottom hand against that thigh or knee really to use some leverage to open. Now listen, bring your hands back to your heart. Come back into your chair pose. Now forward fold. And halfway lift. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. And bring your hands to your heart. Remember, if you don't like the forward fold, leave it out. You can come to that forward salute, right? Up we go. We're going to dive forward, belly button to spine. If you like the forward salute, you would stop right here instead of going all the way down. Halfway lift. Forward fold, chair pose. Are we ready to twist? Let's do it. And let's open up that wingspan. Here we go. Open it, open it, open it. Bring those hands back to heart. Take the twist out. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. Bring your hands to your heart. Let's do that again on the other side. Up we go. Diving forward. Don't forget that belly button to spine. Halfway lift. Forward fold, chair pose. Okay, are we ready? We're going to twist the other way. Woo, twist it, open up. Oh yeah. Feel that additional twist. Bring your hands back to your heart. Take the twist out. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive up. And bring your hands to your heart. Whew, how do you feel? Everybody okay? That was a lot, wasn't it? Let's have a seat and grab a little bit more water. So all that does is just gives us a little extra leverage to where we can build into that twist just a little deeper. It's okay. It's all good. Okay. Very, very good. Okay, we're going to move into our half Lord of the Fishes pose. It's one of my favorites, but I just love doing it, especially at the end because we're so warm. We can really get a good stretch. It gets us into those hips a little bit, and because we've done all this twisting, it gives us one final little stretch into the middle of the body. I love it. See, we're going to take that right knee. We're going to open it wide first. So here's that inner thigh. You feel it? Right? Keep this knee open. Don't let that knee fold in. It wants to, but don't let it. Bring that left arm, bring it all the way around. Grab your chair. Lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Now turn and look over the back of your chair. Let's release that and do it again. Come across. Lift and twist. Okay, good job. Face forward. This leg is going to extend long, our toes to the ceiling. We're going to lift the crown of the head to the ceiling and let our heart fall forward. All right, let's go ahead and lift our heart up, and we're going to do that again. So extend the spine first. Belly is tight. Hands on the thighs for support. Keep the back flat as you let that heart fall forward into pyramid pose. Oh, yeah. All right, let's come up and we're going to do pigeon, okay? You're going to cross ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. Extend the spine long. Let the heart fall forward. Keep the back flat. Let's come up and rock our baby. And we're going to do that again. Extend and hinge, letting that heart fall forward. And rock that baby. And one more time. Right. You can press on that knee if you like it. That's all good. Should be feeling it right in that hip and glute area. Okay, let's come up and we're going to do the other side. So we're going to start with that half Lord of the Fishes pose. Get that inner thigh stretch. Keep this knee open. Bring that arm across. Grab the chair. Lift the crown of the head to the ceiling. Turn and look over the back of your chair. Let's release it and do it again. Come across, grab the chair, crown of the head to the ceiling, turn, and look over the back of your chair. And release. All right, let's face forward. And now the right leg extends out in front of you, toes to the ceiling. Extend the spine long, let that heart fall forward. And let that hamstring, that back of this leg, have a nice little stretch. Let's come up and do that one more time. Extend and hinge. All right, come up. We're going to cross ankle to ankle or ankle to knee. You got either of those is great. Extend the spine long and let that heart fall forward. Feeling that hip glute area right here of the knee of the leg of the knee that's bent. I don't know that made sense, but you know what I mean. Come up, rock your baby. Hear what I mean, not what I say. All right, let's do that again. Extend and let that back, keep that back flat and let that heart fall forward. You've got it. Breathing into it, feeling the stretch. Remember, you can press gently on this knee if you want to. All right, let's come up. Rock that baby again. And we've got one more. Extend and lean forward, keeping the back flat. All right, go ahead and sit back in your chair. Close your eyes. Your hands are resting lightly on your thighs. Palms are facing up. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Simply be thankful. It doesn't take any special training or equipment or skill. You can simply be thankful. You can look at the world from a more empowered, enlightened perspective. Simply be thankful. By yourself, with others, in a brief moment, for an entire lifetime. Simply be thankful. And quickly add new richness to where you are, to what you're doing, to those you're with. When you're not sure what to do, simply be thankful. You'll soon uncover a positive path forward. It's not complicated. It won't get you into any trouble. It raises your awareness. It fills you with fresh energy. You can turn your life around and shine a bright light on the immense abundance in which you're always immersed. Make the simple choice. Make the powerful choice. Make the smart and liberating choice to simply be thankful. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Extend the left arm towards the floor. Flip the palm towards the ceiling. And release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. And release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Extend the right arm long. Lift the palm up towards the ceiling. And release it. Bring your hands to your heart. honoring one another, we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Remember, Bottoms Down Chair Yoga. Click on that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.